Hey, I just wanted to share this with you. I've designed this thing called the Global Emergency Prediction System. It takes all of the government data available across the web and correlates it into one system. It has it has a machine learning system that predicts events from all past data correlated to current data correlated to news across the globe. At least that's the goal. And then when you click a button, it'll zoom in and go to that part. It also has all these little dots that you're seeing over here and stuff are planes, and then it has boats as well. But you can go and I just wanted to show you what it runs off of real quick because I need about 10 minutes to get this done. Um, so basically, my goal is just to do this, and I'm just wondering what your advice is or who to go to because I've already taken it to the UN, OCHA, and NATO this afternoon with beginning correspondence, just sending out feelers basically. And these are the amount of training points it's had in the last 2 days or so, and it says 0 learning cycles because I'm not sure why I did that because I just updated it, so maybe it's not live right now, but I'll have to fix that. But it's running. It is running in the background because it's constantly updating. The learning cycles are actually for me for when I do a manual learning cycle. So I might just remove that. Sorry. It uses all these emergency systems and it covers all these countries and everyone else. And it uses a closed loop prediction system. Yeah, and then it's got all this other stuff going on. Oh man, it's lagging. And then it's just a basic price. I want to keep it free forever for everyone. So I've got advertisements coming in from AdSense if it gets accepted, and then the pro mode is just so you can support the project if people want. It's not really there because it doesn't really cost much to run. Anyway, let me get into the filters to clean it up a bit. So it's a bit hard to see. So we have categories: geological, meteorological, hydrological, climatological, biological, technological, and humanitarian. And you have severities such as critical, high, medium, low. And if you remove the clustering, the nearby events, it shows you them all at once. And these are the last ones that have been updated in the last 2 hours, I believe. So it's just doing them all. But we can turn things on. So we have vessel positions, so you can see where boats are, you can see where planes are. But you can turn those off to clean up the map. You can turn off the affected polygon area. So this is actually where the affected area polygons are where things are being spread out as things develop. I've also built in a global mesh testing network for mesh nodes for using LORA so that they can communicate, and I'll show you that in the next part. It's in the mesh terminal, and it comes with a downloaded HTML that anyone can run for free. But let me see what I can clean this up with. So it also has satellite, which I'm cleaning up now because it's a little bit messy because that's how it is for the free data that I can get. Does precipitation, it does sea surface temperature from water vapor, the dust, and then the night vision, which is kind of nice. And then I've added this in, but this was just the newest thing and it may not be live yet. So it's got wind speeds, temperature, and pressure. Oh, did it do it? Oh, it's live now. Sweet. Great. Let me see what the temperature is then. Great. Oh, let me zoom out and see what the temperature is. Let me turn everything off real quick. No. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'll have to fix that. There we go. We'll just turn that off real quick. We'll turn it all off manually, I guess. Manually. Oh, if I can hit it with my fat finger. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. Ugh, annoying. Anyway, you can change it over here in the menu, and it'll change it to different things, climate change. I'm not sure. Oh, because I don't have the clusters going. Sorry. There's a lot of it's for me to understand at once. I should have written out a how-to guide and then sent that to you instead. But yeah, let me go. So it also does news of the affected areas, and if you click it, it'll go to the area. Well, that's the goal anyway. It's a little hard because they don't geocache stuff for their locations, so I'll have to build a learner system in for that, but that's not too hard. And then it does the mesh network, and this is actually live connected now. This is what people are saying in Europe and in the other stations. But if we go to the mesh terminal, it's a global thing. And it's everyone that they're connected to, and it keeps growing because it keeps bouncing and finding all the others. But it also has some useful features, like, and this might not work because it's on the free tier of my thing, but if you do translations, it translates all the languages into one language for you. I'm still getting rid of the because when it bounces, sometimes it doubles up the load, so I have to fix that a bit. But then you can download the mesh client, which is just an HTML, and we'll download it. It looks like this, and it's not too hard to set up. About 6 steps really, and then we're good to go. So yeah, let me get back to the GEPS, and I mean, yeah. So let me just click one. It should zoom in. We'll just click a random one. It does zoom in, and then when you click it, it has the severity up there. It has the latitude, longitude, and what it is, probability of it happening, and the predicted date. And then if there's any live news coverage, as I expand outward, it'll post to it so that people can navigate to it, and then follow. And then it's got what to expect and what to do and what not to do. And then down here, I have to fix this bit, but it has Null School, which I just installed, so I can remove that. Google Earth, which I'll install, I guess, if I have to. And then that little shield button that needs to be more prominent is Locate Me. Sorry, no, is the it's not the Locate Me, it's the Monitor This, which you can do when you log in. So let me just log in real quick and I'll show you. How much time have I got left? Okay. So yeah, so these are the active alerts for the next 7 days, the predictions, the sitters monitored, the total predictions this month. It's going to do this in the background anyway, so that doesn't matter. It's got the recent events. It's got disaster correlation. Sorry. So like volcano causes tsunami, causes earthquake, all that stuff. Earthquake causes all that other stuff. So these are the severity breakdowns for the current day, and the monitoring zones that you have, the live traffic, and the self-training model. The observation actually when I started was 95% using all their systems, and it got up to 100%. Of course, this is going to have to be back tested and sanitized and cleaned up so that it does work 100%, but this is just my MVP. And it self-sanitizes its own work, so it'll make a prediction and then it'll check it, and if it doesn't happen, it'll say, oh, that was bad. So it'll get closer to 100% over time. Currently it's at 99.4% because it's backdated every single available point of data for every single network available that I've been able to get a hold of in the last 4 months. Yeah, so that's about it right now. So yeah, I just want to know what you think, and let me go through the menus real quick. So you have the dashboard. This is it's the same thing as the map out the front, but it's the same thing. I don't know why I have it twice. Just so you can get to it, I think. It needs to have the menus installed, and then you have your alerts for your monitors. You have your cities. These are the ones that were just standardized in there as a test subject. These are the disaster types. Yeah, it's a bit messy, but yeah. Food security, country. Oh, this one's. So this is the different countries that I've just added this in today. So, yeah, it's just different countries. Commodities. This does the futures, so that you can see. I could put all the. I actually am going to put all the stock markets in there as well, because the futures and the stock market are intertwined, and I have built software to map how they all react to each other with machine learners as well. So that's just in there, and then I added currencies in here as well, so that we can see how inflation is going to hit people pretty hard. And then here's the accuracy system, and it's going to keep growing. And here's the mesh terminal again, just in case you need to get to it. Here's the API systems for various government agencies. Back to settings. So you can get email and phone, and you can get it sent to you directly. Yeah. I might do... Oh, well, yeah, okay. And then here's the pricing again. I don't know why that's in here. It's just a selling point for now. So, yeah, I just wanted to know what you think, and I hope this was interesting, and thanks for checking it out.